Let me start with a short story. Imagine that you are a farmer who owns a field of wheat. One day, a storm comes and destroys your crops. You have two options: you can either lament your loss and curse the gods, or you can accept the situation and look for ways to recover. Which option do you think will make you happier and more successful?
If you chose the second option, congratulations. You have just demonstrated a Stoic attitude. Stoics believe that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. They also believe that the only thing that matters is our own character and actions, not external things like wealth, fame, or pleasure. By following these principles, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. But how can you become more stoic in your daily life? Here are some tips that will help you develop a stoic mindset and rise ahead of 99% of people who are slaves to their emotions and desires. 1. Know what is in your power and what is not. This is the first and most important lesson of Stoicism. You have to distinguish between what you can control and what you cannot control. For example, you can control your thoughts, feelings, opinions, choices, and actions. You cannot control other people's thoughts, feelings, opinions, choices, and actions. You also cannot control external events like the weather, the economy, or the pandemic. Why is this distinction so important? Because it helps you focus on what matters and avoid wasting your time and energy on what does not matter. As Epictetus said, some things are up to us and some things are not up to us. Our opinions are up to us, and our impulses, desires, aversions, in short, whatever is our own doing. Our bodies are not up to us, nor are our possessions, our reputations, or our public offices, or, that is, whatever is not our own doing. So the next time you face a challenge or a problem, ask yourself, is this something I can control or not? If it is something you can control, then do your best to deal with it. If it is something you cannot control, then accept it as it is and move on. 2. Live according to nature. This is another key principle of Stoicism. It means that you should live in harmony with yourself, with other people, and with the universe. To live in harmony with yourself means to act according to your reason and your moral values. To live in harmony with other people means to treat them with kindness, justice, and respect. To live in harmony with the universe means to appreciate its beauty, order, and wisdom. How can you live according to nature? By following the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is the ability to judge correctly and act accordingly. Courage is the ability to face fear and overcome difficulties. Justice is the ability to give everyone what they deserve and respect their rights. Temperance is the ability to moderate your desires and avoid excesses. As Marcus Aurelius said, just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. So the next time you make a decision or take an action, ask yourself, is this in accordance with my reason and my moral values? Is this in accordance with kindness, justice, and respect? Is this in accordance with moderation and balance? 3. Practice self-discipline. This is another essential skill for Stoicism. It means that you should master your emotions and desires instead of letting them master you. It also means that you should train yourself to endure hardships and discomforts instead of avoiding them. Why is self-discipline so important? Because it helps you overcome your weaknesses and improve your character. It also helps you prepare for any situation and cope with any adversity. As Seneca said, he who indulges in luxury will not endure hardship, he who shuns pain will be unable to cope with pleasure. How can you practice self-discipline? By following some simple exercises that will challenge your body and mind. For example, wake up early and start your day with a positive affirmation. Meditate for 10 minutes every morning and evening. Exercise regularly and eat healthy food. Read a book or learn something new every day. Do something that scares you or makes you uncomfortable every week. Avoid unnecessary distractions like social media or entertainment. Review your day every night and reflect on your actions and thoughts. 4. be grateful for what you have. This is another important habit for Stoicism. It means that you should appreciate the good things in your life and not take them for granted. It also means that you should not complain about the bad things in your life and not envy what others have. Why is gratitude so important? Because it helps you cultivate a positive and optimistic attitude. It also helps you reduce your desires and expectations. As Cicero said, gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. How can you be grateful for what you have? By following some simple practices that will remind you of your blessings. For example, keep a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you are thankful for every day. Express your gratitude to someone who has helped you or inspired you every week. Donate some money or time to a cause or a person who needs it every month. Enjoy the simple pleasures of life like nature, music, or art every day. Remember that everything you have is a gift and not a right. 5. Be mindful of the present moment. This is another crucial technique for Stoicism. It means that you should pay attention to what is happening right now and not dwell on the past or worry about the future. It also means that you should focus on what you are doing right now and not get distracted by irrelevant thoughts or feelings. Why is mindfulness so important? Because it helps you live fully and authentically. It also helps you avoid regrets and anxieties. As Marcus Aurelius said, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. How can you be mindful of the present moment? By following some simple tips that will help you stay focused and aware. For example, breathe deeply and slowly whenever you feel stressed or overwhelmed. Observe your sensations, emotions, and thoughts without judging them or reacting to them. Use your senses to notice the details of your surroundings and your actions. Do one thing at a time and do it well. Be curious and open-minded about everything you experience. 6. Be humble and compassionate. This is another vital quality for Stoicism. It means that you should recognize your limitations and mistakes and not be arrogant or prideful. It also means that you should empathize with others and not be harsh or cruel. Why is humility and compassion so important? Because they help you grow as a person and connect with others. They also help you avoid conflicts and resentments. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. How can you be humble and compassionate? By following some simple rules that will guide your behavior and attitude. For example, admit when you are wrong and apologize when you hurt someone. Learn from your failures and feedbacks and do not repeat them. Ask for help when you need it and offer help when you can. Respect everyone's opinions and beliefs and do not impose yours. Forgive yourself and others for their faults and flaws. Celebrate other people's successes and support them in their struggles. I hope these tips will help you become more stoic in your life and rise ahead of 99% of people who are ruled by their emotions and desires. By applying these principles, you will be able to live wisely, virtuously, and happily in any situation. I appreciate you if you have made it this far. Leave a comment if you have any questions or feedback about Stoicism. But hold on, there are still some more tips to discuss. 7. Seek wisdom from others. This is another helpful tip for Stoicism. It means that you should learn from the experiences and teachings of other people who have practiced Stoicism or similar philosophies. It also means that you should join a community of like-minded people who can support you and challenge you in your Stoic journey. Why is seeking wisdom from others so important? Because it helps you expand your knowledge and perspective. It also helps you avoid isolation and stagnation. As Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. How can you seek wisdom from others? By following some simple steps that will help you find and connect with other Stoics or seekers of wisdom. For example, read books or articles by Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, Cicero, or Marcus Aurelius. Watch videos or podcasts by modern Stoic teachers like Ryan Holiday, Massimo Pigliucci, Donald Robertson, or William Irvine. Join online or offline groups or forums where people discuss Stoicism or related topics like philosophy, psychology, or spirituality. Attend events or workshops where people practice Stoicism or learn new skills related to Stoicism like meditation, journaling, or public speaking. Find a mentor or a friend who can guide you or accompany you in your Stoic. Find a mentor or a friend who can guide you or accompany you in your Stoic journey. By seeking wisdom from others, you will be able to learn from their insights and experiences, and also share your own. You will also be able to find support and encouragement when you face challenges or doubts. You will not be alone in your quest for wisdom and happiness. 8. Remember your mortality. This is the final and most powerful tip for Stoicism. It means that you should always keep in mind that you are mortal and that your life is finite and uncertain. It also means that you should make the most of your time and live every day as if it were your last. Why is remembering your mortality so important? Because it helps you appreciate your life and not waste it on trivial things. It also helps you face your fears and live courageously. As Seneca said, let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. The one who puts the finishing touches on their life each day is never short of time. How can you remember your mortality? By following some simple practices that will help you confront and embrace your death. For example, contemplate your death every morning and evening and imagine how you would feel if this were your last day. Write your own eulogy and reflect on how you want to be remembered by others. Make a bucket list of things you want to do before you die and start doing them. Tell your loved ones how much you care about them and express your gratitude to them. Do something meaningful and valuable every day and leave a positive impact on the world. By remembering your mortality, you will be able to live fully and authentically. You will also be able to rise ahead of 99% of people who are afraid of death and live in denial. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something useful. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to activate the notification bell, so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are a farmer who owns a field of wheat. One day, a storm comes and destroys your crops. You have two options: you can either lament your loss and curse the gods, or you can accept the situation and look for ways to recover. Which option will you choose?